All right, so the color is done. The way I did it, it was like I say one way, but you can connect this part here in a different way. Now, when I turn this the inside out, remember how I cut the corner? Now I'm going to trim. Which one is fabric? Okay. I'm going to trim here a little bit the excess of the material.
So these more flat?
So that way when I turn this is better for that little corner.
Yeah.
Okay? And then my fabric will release now. See? Because I pressed and it wasn't helping much. So now it's fine. Okay? And I'll do the same on the other side. I'm just going to trim a little bit there.
Your fingers are
Okay, so this is a trick that I do. Just trim there a little bit. It will give the material more room. It's easier for that part there because I have 4 seams, so it's too thick. Okie doke? All right. Okay, so now I need to find my center. I need to find the center, my center back, okay, for my blouse, my shirt. And the same with my collar, okay? Once I find it, then I'm going to put these together. Back with the face, okay? So, and then I'm going to pin. Okay, so I'm going to sew in this part. Okay, so let me pin so you guys see it. Because that's yeah. And then this end needs to finish right there at the very end of the collar. Okay? Okay, so and then I don't know if I have it. And I do want to pin here because I want to make sure this is going to match. And if it doesn't match, I need to do something. Okay?
Did you move it from the middle?
I move it from the middle because it's not matching.
Okay.
So I'm trying to. Okay. All right, so I got it. I think I didn't do the right way. Okay, so now I see that this match. I'm ready to sew. Okay. 5/8 of an inch. Now make sure you start sewing. Here's the seam. I'm going to start sewing right here.
Can you show us?
Yeah. See, here is the seam. So I need to sew not on top of the seam.
Okay.
But next to it.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, and we do 5/8 of an inch. So this one has the 5/8. Yeah. It's right there. The other one was here. Okay, so back stitch. Okay. 2.5. We're doing good. Now remember, my fabric is stretchy, so I have to keep that in mind. Do you guys remember we did a stain stitch for the neckline? What was that for?
The fabric not to stick against.
Good. So now what's gonna happen if my color is bigger than the color? I mean that the neckline.
When you do the basting stitch,
I can release the stain stitch, and then I will release ease. Okay? Because that part is tight. Now make sure it's nice and flat here in the back, because if it's nice and flat, you can create pleats, gathers, bubbles, and all kind of different things. So I'm always checking. And I'm finishing right there too. Okay. All right. So that part is done, and then I'm going to check that I don't have wrinkles here, or pleats, or gaps. Okay, so I have to check all the way around, and I'm going to cross my fingers that everything is good. Okay, good. So once that's done, the last step is the edge stitch, just the same like I did my and I can press this, and then I'm going to keep the pressing, and then I close this. The same process that you did here, remember? I'm doing the same thing. And that's it. And don't forget, this is only one way to do it. That's my way.
And then you do an edge stitch along that line.
And that's not.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Okay.
Now, do you want to make decoration around? Go ahead and do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to finish this. Okay, but you can do the decoration. You can. All right. You guys get the idea? Now here, this part here, you can do exactly what I did on the cuff. Remember how I folded? Here we go like that. And I can show you here. That's another good trick, I think. And I sandwich that corner, and I'm going to stitch just from here to here. Let's do that so you will see what happened. That held for the corner. And actually, I'm going on top of the stitch that I already have. That's going to be my guideline. Back stitch. And then when I release this, I move that, and I got so thick. So that part is done. Okay? It's nice and clean both sides.
¿Dónde le fue que le puse?
Just like this.
Just
It's like a sandwich, you know? Can you see, Patty? So now when you turn this, it's nice and clean there. Starting all the threads. And then you can finish tap stitching the rest.
porque acá no le hizo sándwich de esto.
No, ahorita lo voy a hacer. And then you can press this, it's easier. If you press this, it's faster.
I have a question. You don't use interfacing for the collar
No, I didn't. What do you think I did?
because it's thick already?
Exactamente. So I don't want it thicker than that.
Oh, okay.
¿Creciste? Es que creciste.
Como mucho pedigrí.
Sí. Okay, so. See? So that's. So I'm gonna do that part and then pin and then we're done.
A ver, do that part slowly again.
Okay, so here is what we just finished. Okay, I'm gonna release this so we see it better. Okay, so now the collar, I'm going to sandwich this here. I'm going to bring it to the other side. Can you see that?
Ya, mire, mejor.
So this one is coming here.
Luego te lo mando, Angélica.
Okay? Just make sure this is nice and flat here, because you can wrinkle it very easily. And then I'm going to sew there. And I don't need to sew the seam, it's fine. So this is what I stitch. Okay, so then that's how I did it. Okay, this is already sewn on, and I just did that little piece from the other side. So now I turn this. Okay.
Get it done.
And that's it. So now I just finish tap stitch this. I'm gonna tap stitch all that, and that's done. Okay? going to do a little bit bigger. I'm going to do 3.
How, or you're gonna make it 3
Yeah.
on the length? Okay.
Do I have my, what I did with my my point turner?
Probably over there or over here when she was ironing.
What did I do? What did I do with it? Yes, thank you. This is I need to trim a little bit more here. So, thank you, Patty. I just need before I close this, I want to make sure everything is. Okay, and then this is too thick, so I'm gonna trim some fabric there. I have a lot of material.
Excess.
See, I don't need all that. This is not. Baby, this is fine. We can do it all the way around, but I'm just going to do the bottom. Okay, so we can be done. But it's good if we just do.
Yeah, I know, she's so young. She's demonstrating.
Do you have the keys to that those doors? No?
Culinary.
Are they locked?
They don't want us to go there. Okay. My glasses off so I can see. This is tricky because you wanted it to sew right at the edge.
Can I see real quick before you start? So I can-
Yeah, right at the edge.
Okay.
And then you need a backstitch.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is nice.
Look at my fingers. And then you just want to make sure everything is nice and flat. If you see that it gets pleats here, just make sure when you're sewing it's nice and flat in there.
Oops, sorry. Pero acá te pongo over here.
So if it happens that your fabric folds, like right now it was folding, just release the pressed foot and relax the material. Like right there. I release and I relax the material, because remember, this is a stretchy. So if your material is not stretchy, it will probably won't happen to you. But mine, it is. We have an issue there. That's and then you backstitch. Okay, here we go.
Wow, and then pressing the collar.
Yeah, I got a little mistake there, but I'm not going to. So this is it. Okay, and then you just do the hem. And then to do the hem, there's two ways. Because this one has uneven, we have a curved hem. It's probably easier if you overlap and then fold this. But if you feel like you can do the challenge, then the regular hem, which is going to be, sorry, that.
Oh,
Okay? So I'm going to do the folding.